Hey everybody, Bearded Gaming here, and we're back in Elite Dangerous. Today we're going to discuss the second type of material need for engineering, data materials. Now data materials are a little bit different than the other ones because basically all you have to do is just scan stuff. So it's pretty easy to do, so this is going to be a very short video. At least for the basic materials. For some of the more rarer materials, there's actually a specific place you can go that's a crash ship that you can scan 4 different items, and it will stock you up on basically the tier 4 and tier 5 grade data materials. And then you just take those 2 specific ones, I can't remember exactly which ones they were, and then trade them for all the other ones. But if you're just needing a few things, you can typically get the basic stuff using a wake scanner. So let's go ahead and take a look at what you're going to need for just finding the basic ones at least. All right, we're going to go to outfitting. Basically, the only 2 things, well, there's a few things, but the main thing you really need is a wake scanner. So this is what you're looking for, a frame shift wake scanner. I believe the only difference between the Class A and the lower classes is the distance it can scan from. So it really doesn't matter what size or which one you get, because with the Class A on the adder, I ended up having to go down a shield size so that I wouldn't be overpowered, because if you notice here, I'm almost fully overpowered. The other things you want to look for are going to be your thrusters, so you can get to and from between the different wakes that you're going to be scanning. And sensors. The sensors will allow you to see them further away, I believe. So, thrusters, the frame shift wake scanner, and of course enough power to be able to get there. And there's basically 2 different places that you can, well, you can scan a lot of different places, but there's a couple places that are pretty easy to scan. One is starbases. Yes, starbases. When those ships jump in or jump out, you will see those wakes, and basically you select them with your whatever your key is for that, and then you just move into range and scan them with the wake scanner. Speaking of which, we also need to assign it a fire group, so we can do that. The thing is, stations though, you do need to be outside of the no fire zone, because it is considered opening up your weapons, I believe, whenever you open this. So let's get outside the station, we'll test that real quick. But I know when I opened my other scanner, it would do that. The discovery scanner. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing with this. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
Attention, Commander. Unsanctioned weapon fire.
Oh, nope, there it is. He just said unsanctioned whatever. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to look in our contacts, and we should be able to, yeah, these high energy FSD wakes. That's what we're looking for, is stuff like that. Actually, you can kind of see them on your, what do we call it, menu. Okay, see, that one is over there. As long as we don't fire on anyone, it should be fine with our weapons out, honestly. So basically, you just get within whatever the ranges you need and scan it. And I was going too fast. Ah, shoot. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, here we go. And there we go! New data. Now, the other place to do this, which is easiest to just, well, I'm going to put up my weapons so they don't get mad at me. You basically just go to another system, and you go to the nav beacon. That's where you'll get a lot of jumping in and jumping out. Basically, the high wake are where they jump to another system. The low wake is when people go into super cruise. So depending on what materials you're needing, you know which ones to scan. So it really doesn't matter which one we go to. We just pick another system, jump over there real quick, and I'll show you at the nav beacon. Just have to get far enough away to be able to get out of mass lock. As far as the super rare stuff goes, I will do a separate video on getting that one location. I can't remember the exact name of the location. I've got it bookmarked under my main account, which is where I'll probably show this to you. Actually, I could do it under this account. But it's basically, it's like the Jameson crash site, I believe. It's a crashed Cobra that you basically you sit in one spot with your SRV and you scan the 4 locations. But that's going to be a dedicated video just because it does you do have to be in the right positioning and all that, so I'll show you that in a separate video. Alright, down to 0, and let's find that nav beacon. Oh, I need to use my discovery scanner in order to see it apparently. Oh, need to be in scanning mode. Why is it not scanning? Oh, I recently switched up my buttons on my thing, so yeah. Okay, cool. So now, oh, wrong button. Why am I not seeing the nav? Does this one not have a nav beacon? Apparently this one does not have a nav beacon. That is strange. I hadn't seen one that didn't before. But we'll just jump right back to Cubio, just because basically it's already, I mean, I know there's a nav beacon there. That's strange. I thought every system, I guess it's only systems that have planets and stations and whatnot. Because this one only had the star. So we learn something new every day. Even those of us that have been playing for several years. Alright, let's try this again. Set our speed to 0. Come up to nav beacon. There we go. That's what we're looking for. And where's that? It's probably on the other side of the star. Oh no, it's directly below us. That's nice. It's right here next to us. That is perfect. So we just gotta get close enough in order to drop out at it. Speed up just a hair. So basically when you're trying to drop out, if you don't have supercruise assist, you want to keep it around 8 seconds once it gets there. If you drop below 7, like it just did for me, you'll probably overshoot. So 8 is a good medium. 7 to 8. If it goes to 5, there's no way you're going to slow down fast enough. Although this is going very slowly because of the gravity of the sun. Or star, not sun. There we go. Perfect. But as far as places to scan go, this is probably the best place for the general scans, just because there will be so many ships jumping in and out. Now the problem is that they're pretty far away, or can be far away from each other. So you want to have a fairly fast ship, and that's why you want those bigger thrusters. Let's scan that, just because we can. And let's see, do we have any... we don't have any people jumping in and out quite yet. But they should start jumping in and out fairly soon. I tend to do this at the stations, because to me it seems like they jump in just as much, but you don't always get the high weight jumps from there. Well, and sometimes you do have to wait a minute before they start jumping in and out. I think they had changed this up. Oh, oh, there went one. I heard it. Where's that? See, that one just jumped in. For some reason, I'm not picking up all my sensors yet. So you don't have a way to... Well, that's odd. Because I heard the sound of one jumping in, but I'm still not seeing any wake data. Well... Alright, well, give me a few minutes and we'll see if they eventually pop up or not. And as soon as I switch it off, someone jumps. Yeah, look, now they're starting to show up. There we go. That's what we've been looking for. Yeah, see, look how far that one is away, though. Let's check on the other one. How far is it? They're both pretty far away. Yeah, that's why we want to have those thrusters and have a fast ship, so we can get out there a whole lot quicker to scan these. Because these do only have a limited lifespan, so they will eventually start, yeah, deteriorating and disappear. It's pretty much the exact same thing we just did at the other. Go ahead and start slowing down, because I don't want to do it any before. Yeah, give it a quick boost. And start scanning. In fact, I can reverse thrusters to slow down even faster so I don't pass it. There we go. More data. New data, because I really haven't done this much with this account. But that is the basics of collecting the data. Now, if you wanted to actually look and see where it's at, it's going to be under your inventory and then under the encoded data. So this is very similar. Like, look, we've even already got some rank 5 materials from some of these. Those you tend to get from the high wakes. And some rank 4, rank 1, a rank 3, and another rank 1. It's kind of random about what you get, but every time you scan one thing, you usually get about, you get 3 for each piece you scan. But there can be like 2 or 3 different bits of scan data in those, each one. So anyway, yeah, like I said, it's just like the raw data. You just have to have enough. Once you go check out just the engineering for the specific module you want to do, you can come scan. It's kind of it's a lot more randomized with this way of collecting data. So the second way I'll show you how to collect data is definitely the way to go, because basically you just have to cross trade at a material trader. Anyway, this is Meriden Gaming. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And, yeah. What was I going to say? Hit the little bell notification icon so you get to see all my videos. We're doing Elite Dangerous, of course, 2 versions of Minecraft series, 1 single player, 1 multiplayer. Medieval Dynasty and Borderlands 3 at the moment. If there's any other games you want me to check out or do tutorials on, just let me know and I will check those out. And then, of course, leave any comments if there's specific things you want to see about Elite Dangerous. Leave those down in the comments and I will get those videos out to you. If there's specific builds you want to run or a specific ship you want to look at, or want me to take a look at, or I can even review other people's builds, give them a try with my main account, of course, because I do have it more fully outfitted. Anyway, this is Meriden Gaming, and I'll see you in space.